Hey everyone, it's Mrs. C. We are on the last problem set for week 1, lesson 5 problem set. Now, looking at lesson 5 problem set, it's dealing mostly with number bonds. But the first part is solving the equation. So 30 tens. One way, an easy way to do this, because when we say 30 tens, it's 10 plus itself 30 times. That would take way too long to figure out, wouldn't it? That would be take up your whole piece of paper. So the one way you could do this is do 30 times 10. Now remember, any number, when you multiply it by 10, you're just adding the 0 right here. So that would make your number 300. So that's how you would do A and B. Okay, now let's look at problem C. So problem C says 18 tens plus 12 tens equals how many tens? So here you're going to figure out how many tens. So we have 18 plus 12. Now what's an easy way I could break out this problem? I could take the tens, and I know there's 2 tens, so I have 20 plus 8 plus 2 is 10. So that equals 30. Another way you could do this is the arrow way. 18 plus 12. So you take your 18. I'm going to make 18 into a nice round number, so I'm going to take 8, I'm going to add 2. And I know 8 plus 2 is 10. So now I have 2 tens, that equals 20. But I still have an extra 10 left. Whoops. So I'm going to add that. And that equals 30. So there's 2 different ways you could do that. So your answer here would be 30 tens. And oh, that's interesting. A is 30 tens. So you know that 30 tens is 300. Oops. One more day, guys, and I'm going to get that new laptop pen. It's going to be so much better than this one. Okay, let's get rid of this. Hey, I got it all at once. Now, let's look at 2. Number 2 problem set. Add by drawing a number bond to make 100. Write the simplified equation and solve. So look at A, they kind of show you how to do it already. You're going to turn your first number into 100. Okay? So you're going to take 10 out of 130, and that means you have 120 left, so there's your number bond right here. 190 plus 10 equals 200, plus 120. So now you can solve that. And you could do that by breaking out the 100s, right? 200 plus 100 is 300. And then you have 20 left. So your answer is 320. So for B, you need to turn 260 into 300. Or you could turn 190 into 200. It's really up to you which number you want to turn into 100, what's easier for you. Let's look at the 190. So how many more tens do I need to turn 190 into 200? Well, if you're skip counting, you know that there's only 10 more numbers to 200. So I need 10 out of the 260 plus 190. We said we need 10 to turn 190 into 200, and we have 250 left. So our problem is 250 plus 200. And then you just add those numbers together. To make it easier, I would break out the hundreds and add them together, and then add your tens. Let's look at let's see. Let me get back in there. There we go. Now I'm going to look at this one. Okay. Still learning how to use this whiteboard. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that. So this is lesson 5 problem set, second page. And it's just continuing on with doing the number bonds to simplify the equation. And let's see. Let me see which one we should go over. I think if you look at E, it would be easier to turn 199 into 200. Let's look at G, because G's might be a little bit harder. So looking at G, you have 425 plus 397. Which number do you think would be easier to turn into hundreds, to round it up to the next 100? 425 or 397? Which one is closer to the next hundreds? If I were doing this problem, I would turn 397 into 400. So you're going to have to turn 425 into a number bond to add what you need to get 397 to 400. And that's it for lesson 5 problem set. Not too difficult, and I really like this problem set because you're practicing your number bonds, which is something a lot of students in the class really struggled with at the beginning of the year. So this is really good practice. Also, this is helping you practice your mental math as well, because once you simplify the equation, it's really, you could use mental math to solve it. Now I will be posting answer keys to all of the week 1 problem sets. I'm going to post them on Class Dojo, and your parents can then check your work. Okay, good luck and have a good weekend. Bye.